The strategy of the straw boats. The night was cold. The air was heavy. The wind hit the river hard. Torches moved in the dark. Shadows danced on the tents. The soldiers were silent. The tension was everywhere. It felt like a sharp blade. Inside the command tent, it was quiet. Two men looked at each other. They were rivals. Their eyes were like fire. Politics was their game. The enemy was across the river. But the real danger was inside. Time was running out. The commander looked at the strategist. He had a cold smile. He wanted to destroy him. "We need 100,000 arrows," he said. "You must get them in 3 days." The commander waited for fear. The strategist stayed calm. He knew it was a trap. "I will get them," he replied. The commander laughed loudly. "3 days is too short," he said. "You will surely fail. And if you fail, you will die." The strategist said nothing. He turned and left the tent. The strategist walked to the water. He felt the cold breeze. He called his best friend. "I need your help," he said. "Prepare 20 boats," he ordered. "Get many soldiers. And get straw and ropes." The friend was confused. "Straw and ropes?" he asked. "Why do you need those?" The strategist smiled quietly. "This is my secret plan. Do not tell anyone. We must work fast. The time is short." The soldiers worked hard. They built straw figures. They put the straw on the boats. The figures looked like soldiers. It was very strange work. The friend watched them. He saw many straw men. The boats looked ready. 2 days passed by. The commander waited. He was very happy. He wanted the strategist to fail. The strategist stayed in his tent. He did not say a word. The atmosphere was very quiet. The 3rd day arrived. The sun was not up yet. A thick fog covered the river. It was very dark. The strategist called his friend. "Now is the time," he said. They walked to the 20 boats. Everything was ready. The boats moved into the river. They stayed in a line. The soldiers were very quiet. No one said a word. The fog was their friend. They moved toward the enemy. The plan was in motion. The boats entered the enemy camp area. The river was very silent. The enemy soldiers were asleep, but the fog was too thick. They could not see the boats. The strategist stood on the deck. He watched the darkness closely. The strategist had a new plan. "Beat the drums," he ordered. The soldiers hit the drums hard. The sound echoed over the water. It was very loud. The enemy woke up quickly. They were very confused. The enemy commander heard the drums. He was very surprised. "What is that noise?" he asked. "It is an attack," a soldier shouted. The enemy was scared. They could not see in the fog. They did not know the number of ships. The enemy commander was afraid. "They are coming for us," he cried. "We cannot risk a close fight. Send all your arrows. Fire at the sound of the drums." Thousands of soldiers lined up. They pulled their bows. They prepared to shoot. The sky turned dark with arrows. They flew through the thick fog. They whistled in the cold air. It was a heavy rain of death. The enemy shot everything they had. They did not stop to think. They were desperate to survive. The arrows hit the straw figures. They did not hit men. They stuck into the straw. Thud, thud, thud. The straw caught every arrow. The boats became very heavy. The straw men were full of iron. The strategist watched and waited. The sun started to rise. The fog began to clear. The strategist heard the enemy stop. He looked at the heavy boats. They were full of thousands of arrows. "Turn the boats around," he said. "It is time to go." The boats turned away. The enemy saw the truth. They were only straw men, they cried. The enemy commander was furious, but it was too late. The strategist had his prize. The boats sailed back home. The boats arrived at the camp. The soldiers were cheering. They carried thousands of arrows. The strategist walked off the boat. He was calm and proud. He had won the challenge. He had kept his life. The rival commander stood there. He saw the many arrows. He was silent and ashamed. The strategist looked at him. He had played the game better. Intelligence beat anger that day. The legend began that night. This story teaches us that sometimes victory depends not on strength, but on the mind. I hope this tale gave you a moment of reflection today. If you value these kinds of stories as much as I do, I invite you to join this community. Your like and subscription aren't just clicks. They are the support needed to keep bringing these narratives to life. Thank you for giving me your time.